Hey, welcome back to Album April. It's April 12th, and today I listened to Abbey Road by the Beatles. Fans seem to be pretty split about what the best Beatles album is. I've heard answers such as The White Album, Sgt. Pepper's, Revolver, and this one, Abbey Road. This is all the way at number 5, I think, on Rolling Stone's Top 500 Best Albums of All Time, the highest Beatle album. And considering the fact that this is my third year of doing Album April, I figured I might as well listen to Abbey Road. I checked it out, and this is actually my least favorite of all the Beatles albums I've listened to. I didn't really like this one very much. Revolver was definitely my favorite. It had the most good songs, and Sgt. Pepper's was at least able to keep things on track. This was a couple okay songs, and then I don't even know what the second half of this album was. Abbey Road opens up with Come Together, one of the most famous Beatles songs out there, although I do think that the Aerosmith cover was better than the original version. Then the next song was Something, which was okay, I guess, and then all the momentum just grinds to a halt with the song after that, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I don't know if it's a novelty song or a joke song or a story song, but I remember killing somebody by hitting them on the head with a hammer. The album picks up a little bit of steam with the next two songs, Oh Darling and Octopus's Garden, but then the next song just grinds everything to a halt again. I've seen a lot of strangely titled songs with odd parentheses, but this is kind of a really weird one. It's I Want You parentheses She's So Heavy. And I wish I could tell you what that means, but I don't think I can because those are pretty much all the lyrics in this song. There are a few more, but most of it is I Want You and She's So Heavy. And that ends the A side of the album. Kind of a rocky start, but whatever. Then the next side, B side, starts out with my favorite song from this album, Here Comes the Sun. It's a really simple song, but it sounds nice. The next song is called Because, which is almost unsettlingly weird. The first lyric is, the world is round, that turns me on. There's some vocal harmony in this song, but it's all minor chords, so it's kind of eerie. And then almost the rest of the album is just a medley of 8 short songs that don't go together. None of them could stand on their own, and it just keeps going, and it feels like they're just spinning their wheels. Every single one of these songs feel like the roughest of rough drafts, basically demos that they scrapped at some point because it couldn't support a song on its own. You hear a lot about the Beatles and how great they were, and there are some great songs from the Beatles I heard of, but these I think are the songs that people forget about. I don't hear a lot about Mean Mr. Mustard and Polythene Pam. There were a couple decent moments in Carry That Way, but for the most part, I got absolutely nothing from this 16-minute long medley of 8 unrelated tracks. And when I think of the album as a whole, I'm just confused. Is this really this groundbreaking album, the best the Beatles ever made? I didn't go crazy for Revolver or Sgt. Pepper's, but I at least got what they were trying to do. This is the last album the Beatles actually recorded before their breakup. They would release the album Let It Be after that, but this was the last album that they made together. And it almost just feels like they were sick of each other at that point and were just trying to throw something together to put out before they have to break up. If someone can explain to me what it is about this that I'm missing, I would love to hear it because I'm genuinely confused as to why this album is so revered. To me, it's just one half of a passable album and another half is just filler. A lot of times I can just chalk things down to I didn't really get it more than I didn't like it, but in this one I didn't like it and I also didn't get it. Definitely not a fan. Sgt. Pepper's and Revolver were both better. Alright, thank you for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.